What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, like the thumbnail shows, we are fixing or replacing the brake booster on a 2004 Hummer H2. As you all know, that's the year of my H2, but I know for a fact this works on pretty much every other year on the H2 and some Chevy trucks, I believe. The reason why today's video is not going to be from the beginning is because, to be honest, I really didn't feel like recording all of this. There's days that I don't want to be messing with cameras in general, but anyways, just let me give you a quick idea of what it takes to get this done. Now, if you don't feel comfortable touching tools at all, I told you on a bunch of videos, don't touch anything on the H2. Take it to a mechanic. Let the mechanic handle it, okay? First things that I want to show you, I didn't disconnect any brake lines or anything because I don't want to mess with any of that. I did disconnect a couple of the lines that go into the booster, and if you can see down there, it's been leaking. Now that I took everything off, it's been leaking. So 1, 2, 3 lines, a rag in case crap falls out of here. Let me show you now. That's the faulty one that was leaking for God knows when. That's a new one. The only thing you might want to reuse from the old one is the little push rod, but this new one has one in there already, so I'm not gonna touch it. A lot of times when you get this, guys, it took like, I don't know, since I made that video, it's been over a week already for these to get to me. So you might want to reuse this. Remember, the new one doesn't have this push rod and all of that good stuff. Might want to take that off and put it on the new one. This one came with it from the inside of the truck. Couple of things you got to get out of there. The inside is the most tedious part, and that's why I didn't want to make a video on this, but hey, I'm already here. So on the inside of the H2, you're gonna have to unclip your brake light from the pedal. There are 4 screws that you're gonna take off. There's gonna be one all the way out there, you see the hole, another one right underneath it, you see the hole right there, 3, and then up on top 4, you see the hole in there. Take them 4 out, and then you should be able to go ahead and get the your booster out. Now, for me, remember, I'm not a mechanic. I like to work on the H2 and I work on a bunch of other cars, but I'm not a GM tech. For me, if you are a tech, I know some of you watch my videos, this little clip right here was this is the hardest part on the entire job for me personally, because on the H2 you cannot see in there, and it was hard for me to get underneath right there and look up with my flashlight, which, by the way, let me turn it off because it's almost dead. Anyways, this little clip is what holds that brake, I think it's a brake light little box, into the little push rod that comes from the other side. So once you get these 4 screws out, they're 15mm screws. Do yourself a favor, if you don't have an extension, as you can see, I have a bunch of them. Actually, yeah, I do have a few of them. Get yourself an extension, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get in there from down here comfortably. These things and the little, whatever you guys call this little articulating thing. Got my old Milwaukee thing. By the way, I don't know what I was doing, but with one hand I pressed this and I was holding the tip, and I pretty much dig a hole right there on my finger. But anyways, so 15mm socket for these guys, 4 of them. You can see them here. I only see 3, hoping that the 4th one is somewhere over there. Oh, right here. All 4 of them. Do yourself a favor, be careful when you're messing with screws in there so they don't fall underneath anything, because, my friends, you're gonna have a hard time getting them back. So again, if you know your brake lines are okay or whatever, or if you don't have a problem messing with brakes, then you might want to unhook brake lines. I'm not doing any of that. As you can see, all I did is I took that little reservoir, the 2 screws that's in there, took them out, push it back so I have space to wiggle the booster, got it out through the side, and pretty much I'm gonna put the other one back in there, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all tucked in there. Again, not the best day for me to be making a video, but anyways, with the new one, with the new booster, you should get these 2 guys. These are the O-rings for that line right there and the other line over there. These are my old ones. They were not leaking, but since it came with new ones, you can see the difference on the old ones and the new ones. I will use the new ones to make sure that we're good to go. So I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna show you where the booster is back in place, make the video short for you. All right, so the new one is in place. I'm gonna go ahead and put all the lines back in there. The first time you do this, you might be tempted to go inside and tie up everything, so you be down on the inside and then come back and hook up all the lines and this guy. Don't do that. Leave everything on the inside loose till the last minute, because if you need to wiggle any of these hoses or whatever, it's a lot easier to do it with this unit loose like that than when you tie it up on the inside. It's all stiff. So again, you can see the new unit right there. I'm gonna take out all of these 2 yellow seals. Remember, for the most part, you always get your O-rings. I recommend using the if yours wasn't leaking, then go ahead, use those, but I recommend using new ones just to be safe. Since you're already going to the trouble of doing this yourself, then go ahead and replace them when you take that off. And I'm just gonna cut it right here again. I'm gonna show you when everything is hooked back up together and see what that looks like. All right, now, so I'm all set replacing the booster. I didn't record the rest of it because I really didn't feel like doing it. That was yesterday. Now I have a couple other things to do. I don't know if some of you noticed, but my driveway is like a little incline going that way, and I don't feel comfortable lifting the front of the H2 the way it is right now, because after I did all of that yesterday, what I should have done is I should have jacked up the H2, move the steering wheel back and forward a little bit to get some of that air out that was probably in the lines. Didn't do that yesterday. I might end up taking the H2 to the shop anyways, because there are other things that I need to do that require a lift. And I think I mentioned that before, but just want to give you a quick update. I did replace the booster, which is what was leaking. It was leaking a lot. After I was done, I went back inside and I saw there's a lot of fluid in between the wall right there and the liner. So there it is. H2 is almost back online. Just want to show you across the street. You got the GTR park in there. Reason is all up front is because it's sweeping day today. Paul Walker, what's up? I got you. Ooh, can focus on it. There you go. Anyways, just want to give you a quick update. Thanks a lot for watching. Tomorrow I'll probably upload a video again. But for those of you on Instagram asking me, hey, what's the status on the H2? It's coming along pretty nice. I'll see you on the next one.